Jack's Cowboys coming off a loss to the New York Giants. They came back with two fast drives. Thought we had that game with Sean Lee's interception, but I guess not. I'm watching the replay now, and I'm thinking more positively about the Cowboys coming back from this one, from how they played. But there was a I wanted to catch that play, but it's a big throw. Here's the play though. I thought this was a couple more plays, but this was a 3rd and 10. There's the touchdown by Austin. Come back to it.
Not a lot to this one, just going to be a quick out to the outside. And Romo rolling that way, able to sneak it into Austin. And it's taken a while for Austin to be a factor in this game, but in the clutch, you know where Romo likes to go. Over 95,000 the Cowboys Stadium. A good one tonight is playing
Get back to the highlights in a moment. So Giants will drive the field here, and watch that. But the Cowboys go up 35-22, and Bailey's kick is blocked at the end. But they said that Bailey's kick would have made it if it wouldn't have been for that block. But I see this as the Giants fighting for their season would have been over, and with this loss, and Dallas came pretty close to winning this. I don't think we should give up hope and dwell on this game at all, because could have won it, but when it comes down to it, I think Dallas is a better team. Could have won this because there were just a few mistakes at the end, that shanked kick, and there was penalties on that last drive against the Cowboys defense. They say the secondary wasn't playing that good, but they could have been tighter on defense. But we'll watch this game a little more. 27-22. I thought we pretty well had it with this plays coming up. The secondary is playing pretty good. Jenkins, certain parts of it weren't doing their part. We're thinking it's Newman, but I've seen Newman play better. Thinking Scandrick could have played better also.
We've been talking about it all night. The guy that they put in the one-on-one situations has been Terrence Newman. Mario Manningham is the 3rd receiver, basically the 3rd threat on this Giants.
Well, that's Terrence Newman letting that one go.
Newman can handle him one-on-one. That time Manningham won the battle.
They're thinking Newman might be cut at the end of the year if he keeps this up. They'll get this 4th and 3. I think this is the play.
3rd and 9, and that is an allowed
Interception.
traffic and picked off by Lee. Sean Lee is able to pick it off. Still in bounds. They're not going to say he stepped out of bounds and takes the ball to midfield. Deflected by Victor Butler. Isn't that something?
I think with Sean Lee on defense, it makes this defense pretty dynamic, stopping the run and his coverage, his pickoffs. Just the other players got to pick it up a little more, and this defense could be awesome.
Jones takes the handoff. Second and 11. Romo
It's scrambling. There it is. Should have had this game after this, but the defense couldn't hold on. With the got a little play by Eli Manning, and the Giants offense couldn't stop him.
This is professional football, and we have seen some very amateurish coverage out here tonight.
So, this is my new shirt. Got the 5 playoff victories by the Cowboys, and I plan on seeing another one, hopefully. We pick it up this year and give ourselves a chance at it, getting in the playoffs. The reason why I think we can do this still is because we're the ones that are battling all these teams that are playing for their playoff lives. And a team like the Giants ain't going to go down quietly. And another factor is Romo. We got Tony Romo. He's the one who gives us we can shut out games with him, I believe. Because if Austin would have made that catch, this game would have been won, and we wouldn't be going through a disappointing loss like this. That's the only way I think you get in playoff mode, and I don't think the Packers are playing teams that are fighting for their playoff lives. And I think the Giants are their bubble's gonna burst. And the Cowboys, I think it's gonna energize them more for the playoffs to get accelerated. And they'll get in a mode where they have to play for their playoff lives. And if Garrett can get them to do it, and use Romo in the end to shut out games, since we lost DeMarco Murray, I think we got a good chance. The game against Tampa, got to get up for that and start this winning streak going to propel into the playoffs. It's a good place to start towards getting the 3 wins we need to get in the playoffs. So it should be a good game coming up, and it's a good start to get back winning again, get back in the playoffs. And like I said, some of these teams in the playoffs, they haven't been playing for their playoff lives. They had easy streak all year, like I think mostly the Packers that had it easy. They had a hard time with the Giants, and the Giants barely won the Cowboys, so we could play them close also, I think. Get in the playoffs, that's what we got to do. So I pretty much don't have belief in the Giants that they'll get too far if they do get to the playoffs, which I don't think we don't, that they won't. I believe Dallas will win it, and get to the playoffs and gain strength and win some games in the playoffs also. Um, like I say, I'm not a believer in the Giants. Um, they're just fighting for their lives here, and we got to prove that we're the ones who play to the end and make it to the playoffs. And we haven't seen that. We haven't seen the Cowboys in playoff mode yet, but we could work towards it. It starts in Tampa, then back at home with the Eagles. You know how they're gonna try and mess us up, and on to the New York Giants, where I think they're gonna slowly slow down and steam, and Dallas will go up there and beat them to win the division, and probably play the one of them teams, possibly I'm thinking Arizona, because of how Detroit, and I think Detroit and the Bears are going to go out, and it's going to be Arizona possibly, or Seattle. So that's my view, and I like to see Dallas go to Green Bay and beat them first divisional round while they're sitting around not playing for a few weeks, taking out their players in the last game. We could gain steam, and that's how the Packers did it last year, and I don't see why the Cowboys can't do it this year. Go Cowboys!